Cal Raleigh just signed that big extension. It was so exciting. It was so much fun sitting in that press conference and seeing his family there and his teammates. What do you got on Cal Raleigh? What are some of the goods we've got?
Numbers wise, I mean, where do you start with Cal? I mean, you could go offense, you could go defense. We could start with the defense. Obviously, he's coming off Gold Glove award, first Mariners catcher to ever win a Gold Glove. So Cal won the Gold Glove award, and then we found out, a month or so later that he won the Platinum Glove award.
Alex, you know what's crazy? This time a year ago, they weren't even ranking him in the top 10. Do you remember that?
I do, yeah. You talk numbers, I'll talk numbers. Like old school numbers, like he's led big league catchers in caught stealing in back-to-back seasons. Don't run on Cal. I mean, he's led the league in catcher caught stealing 2 straight years, something only 3 catchers have done since they reliably tracked it in 1974. It's just him, Hall of Famer Gary Carter, and Jim Sundberg. So, that's amazing company to lead the league in back-to-back seasons. And then we could go new school stats defensively, too. I mean, you want to talk the framing runs. He had 13 catcher framing runs as Fangraphs measures it last year. That led the league, too. So it's no matter how you spin it, whether it's framing with these advanced metrics that can measure it down to pinpoint, no matter how you spin it, he was the best defensive catcher, and he was finally rewarded for it.
With what he does defensively, because everything you just rattled off, and then you add 25, 30 home runs, a switch hitting catcher, it's so rare, man. It is so rare.
Yeah, so I'm glad you mentioned the home runs. I mean, he's led Major League, not just American League Major League catchers in home runs in each of the last 3 seasons. He hit 27 in 2022, his breakout year, his second season, his full season in the big leagues when he, got used to the big leagues. He hit 27 homers that year, including the postseason clincher, of course. That led the big leagues. Then he came back, hit 30 in 2023, then hit 34 last year, also became the first Mariners catcher to drive in 100 runs. I mean, he had that monster game 162 to get to 100 ribbies. He's also the first catcher to lead all of big league backstops and home runs in 3 straight years since Mike Piazza. So you want to talk arguably the best hitting catcher of all time. I'd probably still go Johnny Bench or even old school Josh Gibson or Roy Campanella, but Mike Piazza certainly has his own case, and Cal is reaching Piazza territory.